Hi world! Welcome back to my channel, and here again I'm back. This is Rachel and my channel is all about financial freedom and happy and stress-free life. Life for today and life in the future. So my today's topic is my second batch of my list on how I save my 10,000 savings, emergency savings, and how I started my investment. And this is my second batch. The first one, maybe you will not believe, in this house we have only one car. Me and my husband have one car. Okay? Because though having one car will save you a lot of money. But it works for me and my husband because my husband is already fully retired and I am the one only working, and my work is just 3 miles away from home. So my husband will drive me to work and pick me up after work. So that's our routine every day if I have work. So, and I like it because I like it because I really want, when we do grocery, I want us together. And the truth, guys, I'm so dependent to my husband. Before I married him, I always do my own grocery and own my list. But when we are together, he is the one doing it. He's really good on doing it. So I just leave it to him. And I want to be with him while he's doing it. I'm the one pushing cart. If you saw us guys in the grocery, we are like twist situation. Because usually it's the woman who pick up things on the shelf and the man who will push the cart. But believe me, in our situation, I am the one pushing the cart. Because he's the one knows what we need. And I just leave it to him. And that's how it works to us. So anyway, I'm so far from the car. So it's just like a part of it. That when we do grocery, we do together. When we do buy things, we do together. This is just our secret. I don't know how to drive. So there's no reason to buy another car. Yeah, I don't know how to drive. I really tried to study, but it scares me. But I know soon I will try to convince, if I convince myself to start a YouTube channel, and then that's my next thing. I will convince myself to study on how to drive. That's the next future plan. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, so that is our number one. Only one car at home. For maybe if I learn how to drive, I just want to have one car because it saves a lot of money. Because you know guys, when you, like our van, it's cost like 50,000 US dollars, and we loaned it because it's an expensive. But that's how life in America. Just a disclaimer, you saw a lot of people in America posting the YouTube with the big houses, with pools, with very nice cars, very nice everything, guys, is a loan. You are so wealthy and you cash everything. My friend, the friend that gave it, this one who gave it to me, he always buy things in cash. But us, like an average people like me, just a loan. So anyway, our car, even when the time will come that I will know how to drive, I will still, it's okay for us to have one car. And it's a bonding, right? Always together. I like it. And yeah, so anyway, it's safe to have that because you only pay one car loans. And if ever I will learn how to drive, I will just maybe buy a used car and I will cash it, but I will never get another loan for a car. And one thing to save if you have only one car is instead of filling up 2 cars for gas, you're just filling up one. So just really save money. Plus, at every start of the year, or depends on your car registration, every year you will renew your car registration, your car registration. So it's another expenses. Our van, it seems like $750 for a car registration or a plate registration. I don't know how to call it because I don't have car. Okay, so something like that, but I know it's $750. So that's expensive. So By doing that, we save a lot of money. So the second on my list is we minimize eating outside. I remember before I started my investment, and before I just really like very serious on investing, we always eat outside. One dinner out is like cost us maybe $60, and before we always like 3 to 4 times a week, and it's expensive. And I told you guys that I always track my expenses, right? And there's even 1 month that my expenses for eating outside cost me like $1,000 just for 1 month. And for me, it's already big money for me. So I'm just an average person, average people. We're just an average family here in the United States. So we minimize doing it. And besides, my husband is really a good cook. That's why every time I call in the Philippines, my mother said, "Oh, you're gaining weight." I gain weight because my husband really a good cook, and I cook as well. So we save doing that, eating outside. We minimize doing it. Plus, if you're not eating outside, you can control what food you are eating. Especially, we have to face the reality. It's already we're getting old, or I am getting old, and we have to watch the food that we eat. By doing it or cooking it at home, you can control. And I'm really very watchful of the food I ate. I really do. I'm so proud on my age. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have a maintenance of high blood pressure. I don't have a diabetic. I don't have heart problems, anything, blood problems. I don't have anything. Cholesterol problems, I don't have. I always do annual physical exam. So I know that I don't have anything. I am so proud of myself by doing it. So that's my second on my list. We stop eating outside. We still do eat outside, but before it's just like if I have a bonus or if there's something good happen to our family, we just go out and celebrate. And it's like always every day that have a good things happen to our family. So it's like every day we go out and eat. So, but believe me, it's expensive. And take note, we did not really go to the expensive restaurant. How much more if we go to the expensive restaurant? We just go to like still dinner outside, but not like very, very expensive restaurant. My third on my list is this one. You see this one? This is my receipt and having a grocery. That's how long. You said, I thought you're saving money. Why you have a very long receipt for grocery? Okay, I will explain this one. This is, as I said, this is my list on how I save my money, right? So I know it will not apply to you guys, but maybe there is something similar that your company offer to you. My company give us, the moment you are employed to my company, they will give us 10% discount of all the product that you will buy in the store, except food. But I think now they also we get 10% off. So in every first week of December, that is like their way of giving back to the employee. They will give another 15% off. So from our benefits being employed, 10% plus that additional at first week of December, that 15%, that will be 25% off discount on all the thing that you will buy in our store. So the company where I work is where you can buy anything that you need at home. Anything, name it, and they have it. So what I did, and every time I get my 25% off of the year, that's the reason why I have a long grocery receipt, because I bought our 1-year consumption of lotions, dishwashing liquids, laundry soap, anything that will not go bad for a year. I bought our 1-year consumption. Even vitamins, even anything, name it, that we need. I make a list what we need based on our daily needs. So I bought it. That's the reason why I have a long receipt. So by doing that, I think I spent like about $800 because they don't have stocks. Some product that we need is they don't have stocks, so we just get whatever that they have. So I spent like originally my receipt cost like everything cost like about 800, but minus 25%, I really save a lot. It's like I save like almost $300. That's what I saved. So if I will put that $300, guys, in an investment in a year, believe me, it's a big money. And imagine if I will invest that for 20 years. It adds on. Every year I save $300, put that in an investment, boom, it's a lot of money. My fourth on my list is, before we go grocery, we always shop our pantry or the cabinet where we put all our stocks, all our needs. Because sometimes, guys, you want to buy like, let's say, tomato sauce, and you did not know that you have 5 tomato sauce, can of tomato sauce in your pantry. And then it will just go bad. So just do shop first in your pantry, or shop first what is in the fridge before you go to grocery and buy another, another batch of groceries. So by doing that, you really save a lot of money. My fifth on my list is connected again with the grocery. So that's how we do here at home. We do grocery a one-time big time. We call that one-time big time grocery, which is the 25%. That's different because we have also needs every month. So we do only as possible one grocery a month. The tendency is, if you will do grocery every day or every other day or every week, you just keep putting in your cart. You end up paying a lot of money at the register. And then when you came home, you just found out you really don't need it. It's just like, it's different when you do a one-time big time. At least you're just only one temptation, one-time temptation when you do in the grocery. So that's what we do. We do one-time big time grocery every month, once a month. The sixth on my list is, don't ever go to a grocery store when you are hungry. Because if you are hungry, the tendency is you will crave foods. So you keep getting foods, black foods, and put in your cart. And then when you go home, you end up, you have a lot of foods that you really cannot afford to eat that day. Or maybe it will just go bad because it's too much. So yeah, don't ever go to grocery when you are hungry. The seventh on my list is, I stop buying branded product when it comes to household needs. Example, like the laundry soap. Before, I bought that specific brand that I really use since I work, because that brand is really good. I will not mention that brand because I'm not sponsored by that brand, but that is really good. But I realize buying that brand is like, let's say that's $18 for a big gallon of that laundry soap. And compared to the local brand, or we call that a Walmart brand, and that is like $10. So that's $8 difference. But they work the same. They just branded, and this one is not branded. But believe me, they work the same. Like, especially us, that our clothes is not really dirty. So I really don't need like super power detergent. So I just switched to like not a brand. That's an example. So I stopped buying branded household needs. The eighth on my list is, I stopped buying pink products. I don't know, guys, but try. I just observed. If you will buy like a shaver, like I always shave my eyebrows. If you will buy like pink color and compare to the blue or the green, their price is higher than the other color. They are higher because they are pink. A lot of women like pink. It's so cute, it's pink. But believe me, the price are different. Try to just go to like any store and compare the price of the pink color and like the blue or the green. They are different. Pink color is always little expensive than the other colors. So I stopped buying pink colors. So my ninth on my list is I stopped buying salon pass. I don't know guys if you know what is salon pass. Salon pass is the patches that will help you if you have like a muscle ache pain. Like me, my work in the pharmacy, I work like 12 hours standing, and that my legs is really hurt. Every time I go home, I cannot even sleep because my legs is so hurt, super hurt. And I end up putting salon pass, like 5 salon pass on my one leg, and the other leg is another 5, so that is 10 salon pass a night. So I stopped buying that because not because I don't need it, but because my legs is really painful. So I stopped buying that one because I think one pack of that one is $10, and that there are like 60 patches inside. So my 60 patches will only last me 20 days, let's say 20 days. So I not imagine that at $10 for 20 days, and times that in a year, and times that in a 20 years. It's a lot of savings. Instead of using the salon pass, I bought like an expensive compression socks. So one compression socks, just one leg, I spent like $15. The other is 15, so I spent like 30. So that expensive compression socks last me for a year. I spent only $30 or $40 a year by using a compression socks, and it works. It really works. Now I don't have leg pain anymore. I always use compression socks, wear compression socks at work, and when I come home, my legs is fine. They're not aching anymore. I can sleep at night. So that's what I observed. So that's what I said, guys. There's a lot of things that you can cut that you will not sacrifice your life. Like example, the compression socks and salon pass. Imagine every 20 days how many $10 I will spend for the whole year. Compare of buying an expensive compression socks, and it would last me 1 year. So that's really save a lot of money. Maybe you save like 200. You said, you only save 200 in a year. So what is 200? But that 200, you will invest that on the stocks. You'll get a dividend, and you will get a growth, and let it stay in the stocks for 20 years. Believe me, that 200 is not 200 anymore. I want to share my my life of investing. If you are new to my channel, I have posted that one, how much I have for an investment as a beginner. That is the title. And there I show you how much money I started, and after a year I will update you guys to prove you that every single dollar matters when it comes to investment. The 10th on my list is we first cook whatever we have under our fridge or a freezer. By doing that, it will minimize you guys of throwing bad pork or bad chicken, bad meat. Whatever that we have on our fridge or freezer, we will cook that first before we start buying another batch of fresh meat. Plus, my husband is really good of like looking for like a sale. If there is a sale, like at Smith's, it's always give the sale, or Costco. If there is a sale, we buy a lot and just stuck it in the freezer and then cook it. You know, by doing that, you will save a lot of money. So that's all. That's all for today. That is my second batch of my list on how I save my 10,000 US dollars emergency money and how I started my investment. I have an IRA, a Roth IRA, and I have the 401k. So that's this list of mine is really, I really apply this to myself in our house, in our home, and it's proven. I really save a lot of money by doing this. Believe me. Believe me, I'm just average people or person like you guys, but I did it. So again, this is my tips for today, and I hope you get an idea of all these tips and you can apply that to yourself. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional financial advisor, and I'm not a CPA either. I'm just a regular person like you guys, but this is work for me. It's up to you if you will apply that to you and your household also, but it really works for me and us. Again, this is Rutzel, and I'm here to inspire you guys and have a safe and wonderful life. Always find your happiness, because happiness is the best thing that you can do to yourself. It's useless if you have millions of money in your bank or in your investment if you are not happy. So find your happiness. Okay? So guys, please watch my video and share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time that I have a new video, you will get informed. Again, this channel is all about inspiring you guys, that average person like me, that you really can do it if you want to. Okay? Bye bye guys. See you in my next video.